We began the house addition at the cottage by putting the cement blocks down on the ground about where we wanted them. Then we dug down to, we hit some clay below the soil, and then we got those all set in place. Took out the underpinning from the cottage. Didn't need it in our way, so we could get tied in with the rafters on the floor. We went and drug up a bunch of timbers that my son-in-law had left over from back when he worked in construction. These were treated timbers he had piled up out in the woods back behind the cottage there, where he was going to build a house or structure of some kind. Since he had abandoned that project, he said we could use the wood, so it saved us several $100s. We were able to salvage some wood and get it all framed up. The piers were some piers we had down at the old house site that we had going to do one time and abandoned it because I got laid off from my job back in 1982. So we were using the piers that we would have used in that old house, and we were using some treated lumber here that Scott had given to us, said we could use. And we got it all framed up there, ready for the decking on the floor. We spent most of our time getting that good and level and square as best we could, and then roughed the plumbing in, tied the new drain line into the old one, and roughed the plumbing in. You can see it sticking up through the decking there, where the toilet's going to be in the sink. Later on we'll have a shower on the outside there, on the outside corner edge. We set up a spotlight, worked at night time. It was very comfortable doing so. It was cool at night, and much cooler instead of being that hot sun. And so we worked late into the night, framing up the walls, getting them ready to go. So then the next step was the rafters. We got, as you can see, the rafters are starting up there, and with the little bit of decking on them. Got those all put up. We used hurricane brackets to hold the rafters in place. That works really nice, and should be able to withstand any wind. Got it all decked across the top, tar paper across the top. We'll come back later and add the metal roofing after that. So, and here's the where we've stopped. We got the door kind of just standing there. It's not really hooked up yet. I just put a couple screws in it to hold it there, and that's where we've left off. So I'll add more to this video just a little later on.